What's up, Sir Fitzhugh here. My recording software is still all messed up. I don't know what's going on with that, but I just wanted to do an updated video on the NES Mini hack, and without the camera being all shaky the whole time, and then my hand covering up the microphone. But an update on games. 1943, the Battle of Midway. When you put that in and it comes up on the console, it's going to say 3, the Battle of Midway. I tried taking off just the Battle of Midway, and then the name of that pops up is 3. So just take off 1943 and just leave the Battle of Midway. That's what I'm going to end up doing. Actually, I'm going to end up doing it now. So all you do is, this is the name editor. You can change it to whatever you please. I'm gonna just change it to the Battle of Midway. Contra Force. Where is it at? There it is. This game runs slow, so a heads up on that. Uh, I don't know why. Maybe it just had to do with the number of games I had on the console, because I think I had 80 on the console when I tried it. You can have a maximum number 96, but I think that has to do with the size of the game. So you could, when you go to download the ROMs, I'm not going to tell you how. You should know how. It's 2017. But anyways, it'll tell you how big each ROM is. So if you want to do the math and then figure it out, I'm not sure if that has anything to do with how the games run, but I just had some slowdown with Contra. Another game, I think I actually just took it out of this list because I was tired of getting my hopes up. Yeah, I took it out. Gunnack. It the gameplay is amazing on it, but the text, you can't make out a single word, and you need the text to progress in the game, so I wouldn't even bother with it. Uh, Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse runs perfectly on it. And as far as I could tell, every other game I've tried, which I've gone through quite a few, um, I do an update if I find any other games that are glitchy or don't run too well. Oh yeah, Vice uh Project Doom. The game runs great. You just notice on the where all your stats are and the timer and everything's at. Sometimes they'll get shaky, and I don't know why. It doesn't affect the game or anything. It's just after you die the first time, it stops shaking, and it only happens on the second part. I think it's the first mission. It actually might be the second mission where you start platforming. But other than that, the game runs perfectly. Uh, just picking that out. I just happen to notice that it's not no big deal or anything. But to jump in to it again, all you're gonna do when you want to install some games. Hold on, I'm gonna pause the video real quick so I can select the new ones I want. And we're back. Okay. Uh After you selected the games that you want on the system, just hit upload selected games to the NES Mini, and then this screen's gonna pop up. And just follow the instructions on it. Make sure your power is off on the console. Mine is. Uh Plug it up through USB, which I'm using the micro USB cable the console come with. And then after you get it connected to the PC, you're going to hold down your reset and then power. And boom. As soon as you hear it connecting or this bar pops up, just release the reset button. And it should only take a few seconds. Maybe a minute, depending on how many games you're putting on or how big they are, which I haven't had really any problem with them. but I'm gonna pause it on this part. Alright, it's almost done here, and then this little window is going to pop up when it finishes, and it's going to give you some more instructions. Wait for the power LED light to turn off, and then hit reset. I usually hold it a few seconds, and once you do that, just unplug it from the computer, and I'm going to jump to the next part of it. Okay, and we're back again. And as you can see, all my games have been added to the console. Yes, I put Jeopardy because it's a fun game when you have multiple people to play with. Jaws, Life Force, gotta have that, of course. Mega Man 3, Millipede, awesome arcade game. Love it. All the Ninja Gaiden, so the whole trilogy I now have on the console. RC Pro Amp 2. Let's get one Rad Racer. I got Super Rad Racer. I might put it on after I beat Rad Racer. River City Ransom. Section Z. Awesome game. And we got some Sky Kids. Love Sky Kids. Oh yeah, Shadow of the Ninja. Spy Hunter. Got some. Oh wait, that's already on here. Oh yeah, I forgot the Snake Rattle and Roll. Super Dodgeball. Spy Hunter. I think yeah, that's Super Spy Hunter. Uh, arcade. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, and then the Manhattan Project. Got some Tetris 2. I had Tetris 1, but I like the 2-player one. I tried to pick quite a few 2-player games. The Battle of Midway. As you can see, I took off 1943. Now the name just shows up perfectly. Uh, awesome game. Ultimate. Sorry about that. Ultimate Air Combat. And see, it still had my save state on here. Ooh, hold on, let me just turn the camera a little bit. From yesterday when I was playing it. So yes, when you're doing the games and you're going to upload more, don't worry about your save states. They're still going to be on the console. But I will say I haven't tested removing the game, and if you add it again later, if that save state will still be there. I'm not entirely sure about that, which I'll test that out eventually. 1942. Oh, see, 1942 only shows the 2. So I'm going to have to come up with a different name for it. Damn, that sucks. Batman Returns. Awesome beat 'em up. Battleship. Battle Tank. Love Battle Tank. Battle Toads. Man, there's a lot of battle. Battle Toads and Double Dragon. The Ultimate Team. Blades of Steel. Bomberman 2. Bomberman 1's great, but it's not 2-player. Burger Time. Everybody should have Burger Time. Captain Skyhawk. Awesome game. Hard as shit, though. All 3 of the Castlevanias for the NES, the whole trilogy. Cobra Command. Awesome game. Just like, if you like Choplifter, you're going to like this game. Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck. Awesome game. Defender 2. Desert Commander. Haven't played that one yet, so I decided to put it on. And Dragon Spirit, of course, one of my all-time favorite games. We got their Ferrari Grand Prix Challenge. And see, you can check. I forgot to show y'all that. But if you go back to my last video, I do show that. All you do is click the Google button, where it'll have a cartridge, but it'll be a blank cartridge. And as long as you're connected to the internet, it'll pull up images of that game. And I decided to go with that one. These were already on here. Oh yeah. Google 3, the top secret episode. Not sure how to pronounce that name, but it's a great game. Gradients was already on here. Guerrilla War, awesome game. Heavy Barrels, fun game. Iron Tank, I love it. Jackal is probably one of my all-time favorite co-op games for the system. And if you haven't played that and you got a buddy and you actually have a second controller for the console, which I do as well, you should get it. And it looks to be about it. Uh, if y'all want me to try out any games that you're just not certain about, just leave the title of the game in the comments, or you can send me a message on my Facebook page, Sir Fitzhugh Gaming, which I have a link to that, as well as the download for the Hitachi 2 download in the description. But as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.